Okay, I'm Chris from Southern Counties Thatching, and we're here to re-thatch the Hermitage, or have re-thatched it.
So thank you for being here, Chris.
Okay.
Could you tell us a little bit about why we had to restore the Hermitage?
Okay, so it comes to the end of its life and it was starting to affect the wood and things underneath, so it just needed to be re-thatched to make it look as it should do again.
So what was the technique? Did you have to take the old roof completely off?
So we've left some of it in there, so we strip out all the eaves and put in new eaves, and then we stabilise and pack out the old straw that was on there, and we make that good again for us to then put the new stuff on top of it.
Okay, fantastic. And what kind of materials do you use for this?
So this is called comb wheat reed, and it's technically a straw. It's a triticale, and yeah, this stuff is from Winkley in Devon, as you can see down there.
How does it do in weathers? Does it cope with all sorts of weathers?
Yeah, so it's grown in, every year varies depending on what weather's been hit it with harvests and things like that. But you've been quite lucky this year, because last year's harvest was really good. So this year's
good.
not so good.
Bit of luck.
So yeah, you've done all right this year.
And have you done any kind of similar projects to this, or is this a bit of a one-off?
So I've done one of the roundhouse nearer to home, sort of Wiltshire way. Yeah, it's not something we come across all the time, so it's quite nice to do something interesting project like this. Yeah.
Okay, and how long? What's the technique that you do? So you use the wheat to go into sections, but you also
so we do
use
it in layers. So there's layers on top, and we put that on at around 12 inches all the way up to keep that, and we've kept that nice sort of round shape that you had on there as well. So we've dressed that to
it looks stunning.
What there was before.
It looks absolutely stunning. And how long roughly would this last now? What's the duration of when it might have to be restored again?
So it'll be around 20 to 25 years, something like that. The little cap you see on top will probably need to be done in sort of 10 years just to keep it maintained, and we'll sort of press all the moss off again in 10 years' time.
Is that the bit at the very top?
Yeah, so that bit on the peak around the top, which we're doing around 10 years, and just keep it maintained. Yeah, hopefully 20, 25 years. Again, it all varies depending on location, and the big tree you've got overhanging doesn't help, but it always just varies really.
Okay, fantastic.
All right.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you so much, Chris. You've been really helpful, and obviously it looks great. So
Thank you very much.
thank
Cheers.
you.
Thanks.